Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2, episode 25. As you can notice, the layout's a little bit different. As you can see down there, we have a steward chilling with us today. However, it's not just steward though. Here in about 15-ish seconds he should change. I have it set on a reel now to show off all the characters. They're spaced about 30 seconds change apart. So oh, there's cutesy Max and Monica. Since the last episode, I did a little bit more grinding. Not too much. I finished getting the Smash Wrench to level 10. I still haven't built it up yet. I am going to be keeping it on its wrench path instead of moving it to the hammer, because I wasn't sure on that. I did, however, get rid of the two tuna fishes that we picked up. Just because I wanted to go through with one of the other wrenches and go to the hammer, just so I had more sense points that way. And then as for Monica, took her one sword up to the Wise Owl sword. Still needs a bit more attack to go up to what it's going to next, but we'll probably get those via levels instead of using gems on it. Then other than that, her Brassard is still ready to go to the Bandit Brassard, but we'll get into that probably next episode, I would think. And then we also upgraded another one of our weapons. The Chora is going up there. I also started on our Base Lord, but we're not going to be getting to that for a little bit. But I would like to point out that we did find quite a few gems. I'm still missing a couple, but I'm hoping to get them all before I do the Synthesis Guide, which after this episode I'll be able to technically get all the footage for, but I want to wait till a later dungeon to actually do it because I prefer the aesthetics of Chapter 4's dungeon. So we're going to be doing that. And that's pretty much it for catch-up. I only spent a few more hours doing it. I think it was, what, 40 hours? But I technically played 7 more hours, but I really only played for maybe 3 and then left the game on. But this time, we're going to go ahead and finally do our Georama stuff to unlock Lin Chao's Bistro. It's going to take half a second because we haven't downloaded a single one yet. We have, like, what, 12 of them? I don't know how many dungeon floors have we done. So yeah. Oh, been a long day. Unlock the warehouse, barn, weather vane, yada yada yada. A bunch more parts. And then all the stuff we need to get them. We'll go over the analysis stuff in a bit more detail after I make everything. We'll make everything first, and then we'll go over that stuff. I'll probably have Thorn cut out the mean making stuff part, because it's just basically like stuff on the menu and hitting make. So yeah, I'll meet you back once I have everything made, and then we'll start placing it. So I had everything made that I wanted to make. I actually might have everything we need. I did a few things off memory that we haven't unlocked for rewards yet. I'm not getting into those quite yet, but we will be getting there. We have 20 culture points obtained to restore the lower prayer site. To get the suspension bridge restored, we need the lower prayer site and 15 trees. To get the temple, we need prayer site and bridge restored, 2 people residing in the valley, and the crystal prayer site restored. The sacred torch, we don't know quite what we need for that yet. The crystal prayer site requires a lower prayer site and priest Bruno to reside in the village. Sacred gate, we don't know everything for yet. Lao Chao's Bistro, the main thing we're doing this for. We need Starlight Temple restored. Ferdinand at the cheese stand. Or Chinese stand. Cheese stand. 30 culture points. And then the tool shop, we can't quite get yet because we haven't helped Lin, but we do technically have everything revealed for it. The weapon shop, we don't quite have yet. And then there's one more thing that we don't quite have yet either. I'm going to do everything except placing Ferdinand in right away, and then we're going to hop up and get our rewards, then place Ferdinand and finish off the story. Because like in the last chapter, if you place too much, you have a potential of losing out on a couple items. But we're going to start with the church. I'm going to place the trees last. Just so I get everything else where I want it. We're gonna have the church right about here, I think, facing towards the entrance. Now all we have left is to move the people in. Is there anything that pops up right away by having people in? The temple itself, Sacred Torch, will end up being restored. Okay. We actually do need one more house. I forgot about Steward. But yeah. Like I said, we're gonna move in everything but Ferdinand in the stand, and then go collect what we can. I believe Bruno will only move into the church, so keep that in mind. And then the painted house is Parn. If I have everything. Aha. He wants his roof to be painted. I think it's specifically purple, that's why I made it purple. And then we haven't revealed who else we're going to have live here yet, so this one's going to remain a mystery for you guys for now. And then over here we have Ferdinand. I'm going to go ahead and collect everything that we can collect while we're there, and then I'll move Ferdinand in for the story beats. Oh, and this is going to be a little bit of a longer of an episode, mostly because it's all cutscenes, and I do want to get to a specific point before moving on. So, but it is going to be all story beats, though, except for technically a mini game, but that's also story related. So, there we found an emerald, which is very nice. All right, here we have another one. This is technically the second time I've recorded this episode, so I know what all these chests are. The first recording, I forgot to reset my mic up because I had it unplugged and rearranged stuff, and then forgot to hook it back up, right? So there was no audio. And 2, I ran out of space on my computer, so the recording cut off during the final cutscene that I wanted to record, so didn't quite make it to the end there. But thankfully, I went through and moved everything to my external drive, which I should have did weeks ago, honestly, to make more room for recording. Because record and edit on the, well, I don't edit. I record on the main PC, Thorn edits it, and then I put it into my editor on the main PC to double check everything before uploading it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Before uploading it. And then after I export it, then it goes into the video file device. But I keep all my recordings. So all my recordings remained on my PC instead of moving them to the exported files, or with the exported files on the storage drive. I know what I'm saying. I do believe that was everything, though. We should have ended up with emeralds, some fruits of Eden, and some potato pies. We did have one more chest here than I got before, because I never ran back over and got the other one after getting the pillars up, because I did a little bit of an order last time. But that should have been 3 fruits of Eden, an emerald, and 2 potato pies. We got 5 fruits of Eden. Okay, there's a couple more chests here than I thought. No witch parphrase, though, which is kind of sad. Of course, I'll make Thorn happy. But now we're going to go ahead. It's getting so dark so early. It's only 4:30. But it is winter now. It will be dark by 6 o'clock, which is unfortunate. I do have a solution coming for that, though, however. Instead of having a camera here, I thought it might be fun to do a little, like, VTuber thing up there. I don't know anything about VTuber. I did get a model made, and I'm working on rigging it right now. So yeah, that's going to be interesting once we get that far. But now it's time to move in Ferdinand, which was on this one.
Hey, you save these, put more lead in them, you throw more.
I usually save them, what? Oh, what'd you use it all for?
Laid out here forever, I just need to.
That's why I hate recording in the day. Don't even knock, just walk right in. So I'm never doing anything. Anyway, moving Ferdinand into here. Shut up, phone. We're going to go ahead and talk to Ferdinand, and we're going to go ahead and buy some food, because we're running pretty low on healing items. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy our max amount of premium chicken here, since we have so much extra money from all the grinding that I honestly should have saved till later. But I was back during the hotter months, when I didn't want to record, but still wanted to make progress, so I just got on and grinded for a couple hours. Not that it did much in the end, because there was still months between recordings, but you know, it's semantics. But that should be everyone moved in now. Now we're going to get a cutscene if we go back to the future. So I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get into that.
Look at that!
Hey, it's Lao Chao's Bistro.
Oh, it smells really good.
Yeah.
Wow, this is it?
Yep. Something smells good. Let's check it out. Are you Lao Chao?
Yes, welcome! What can I get you?
Actually, we didn't come to eat today. We've got a friend that's very ill. She's in bad shape. We want to give her your miracle dish so she can get better. Could you make it for her, please?
I see. I wish I could help you, but there's a special ingredient I need to make my miracle dish.
A special ingredient?
To make my miracle dish, I need a white windflower. People say that it's extinct now. You can't find it anywhere at all. You used to be able to find them flowering in deep valleys.
A white windflower, huh?
Monica, there's a chance that it might grow back in
Yeah, it is the past after all. Okay, Lao Chao, we'll see what we can do.
Alright, we need to go back to Starlight Canyon and find this white windflower. I don't believe that there's a new chest around here for unlocking the bistro. Most story events don't usually have one with it. The unlock itself is progressing the story. So yeah, I really gotta stop saying that much. I noticed when watching back recordings that I do it a lot. I apologize for that. But yeah. Now, technically, there is a cutscene in the part we're going to go to if you go here before the story beat. Where you enter and then the condor chases you off. That's supposed to be your come back later hint. But we're going to go ahead and just go there now. As we're finally going to go on to our default next at the end of the Sun timeline. Timeline? Sun path. Anyway.
Condor, we don't want to fight. We want to ask you something.
What's that now?
We're looking for a white windflower. Have you seen any near here?
White windflower? Haven't heard of it. I bet you could find one from the sky. Will you help us look?
I don't think so. I've got enough to worry about.
What's the matter?
Look at that, will you? Some weird old something is up above my home with my dear chicks inside. I'd like to give my sweet children some food, but I can't get near the place.
Looks like a time distortion. I guess time is starting to be affected in this era, too.
Distortion?
That's right. When Griffin disturbed the flow of time, it started to warp and become strained in places. Those places are time distortions. There are already lots of time distortions in my era, but it looks like they've started happening in this time too.
How can we get rid of it?
Whenever there's a time distortion, there's always a fragment that falls out somewhere nearby. If you hit that fragment into the distortion, you can make the distortion go away.
Really? You can get rid of it? Well, what are you waiting for? I'll help you find your white wind thingy when you're done.
Really? Okay, Monica, let's get rid of it.
It's not all that easy. Here, hold on. Now, where is it? There it is. This is it. This is a time distortion fragment. It's also called a sphere. You hit it with a long stick or something. It's not too we need some kind of long stick to hit the sphere with. See if there's some kind of stick here.
Oh, and the mini game that's gonna extend these videos oh so long. This is a game that's about to get introduced. I'm going to talk about it real quick. Sfida is the other question mark objective on our mission to the labs. And it, unlike fishing, it is in every single level of the game. So after every floor, you will now have a chance to play Sfida. Unfortunately, that means that every floor is going to get extended by 5-6-ish minutes to play around a Sfida if you want the reward. I'm not going to be doing every floor of Sfida. I'll probably do the first few just so you can get a rough idea of it, and then do a couple in every dungeon, because every dungeon's different with how Spheda works. But yeah, I'm not going to be going too hardcore into it unless I decide to 100% the game, we start collecting medals. Then, and only then, will I be spending a lot of time on Spheda. I do love the minigame, don't get me wrong, but it's very time consuming when you're trying to do a Let's Play. Oh, I gotta talk to Monica.
Hey, you got one! Okay, let's try it. Okay, listen up. You hit the sphere with a stick and send it flying. That's called taking a shot. Make a good shot and you'll get the sphere into the distortion. But there's one thing you've got to remember. When you hit the time distortion fragment, also called the sphere, against something, if the distortion is blue, you can only... When the sphere and the distortion are the same color, so if your sphere is the same color as the distortion, you have... We call this hitting the sphere up against a wall to change its color, bumping. You can bump the sphere as many times as you want, but the number of shots you can take are limited, so watch out. If you don't get the sphere into the distortion within the... In my era, we call the act of wiping out time. Some people even play sphere. With the world in danger like this, I know, but I guess people like to escape from reality. That's about it. Did you get all that? Okay, you can try it now.
Right, bit of a lore dump there. I've heard it once already today. Like I said, it's the second time I'm recording this episode, so I kind of just skipped through it. If you wanted to, you could slow down or pause the video and read all those. You have to equip the stick when you go to use it, by the way. We're gonna go about there, about that much power. No curve, hopefully. That'll line it up perfectly to hit it into the hole. And thankfully it did bump twice, so it switched back to red, because we need it red to get into the hole. Technically, if you shoot this red, I think you can hole-in-one it. Not that that really matters. For the second shot, we're just going to line it up here. And then go full power. I still got it. Yeah. Essentially, the lore dump right there was, Monica essentially saying they turn Spheda into golf in the future. But anyway, back to the cutscene.
Wow, you're good!
Oh, my babies. I'm grateful for your help. Thank you all so much. How can I ever repay?
Hey, look!
What? What is it?
This is it! The flower we've been looking for!
I can't believe your flower would be growing on my head. Take it if that's what you need. After all, it's thanks to you that my children are...
Thank you, Mrs. Condor.
Well, I'm off. Oh, almost forgot. When that strange hole thingy disappeared a while ago, this fell out. It just gets in my way. Here, take it. See you!
Alright, just 2 more cutscenes. And then we are done with the video. We have a shorter one with Lao Chao. The one with Lin is fairly long. So I'm going to say my goodbyes here and cut the video off after that is finished. Because this is already going to be about 41 minutes after the cutscenes. So, that is indeed something you gotta be a little bit wary of when dealing with these. So yeah. I want to reiterate that before you do this next set of events, if there's anything you want Melaine, Cedric, or Gerald for weapon building, do it before you activate this cutscene. Or not this one, but the cutscene with Lynn. As it forces whoever you have out of your party and forces Lynn into it. And you can't switch her out until the end of the chapter. So, if you want to get the extra synthesis points and the extra stat points from them, do it now, because you won't be able to afterwards. I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and activate these cutscenes. Might also go ahead and turn my camera off just so you can enjoy the cutscenes. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoy. Take care. And I'll see you then.
Wow! Unbelievable! You've got a white windflower!
Now you'll make your miracle dish for us, right?
Of course! It's been quite a while, but let's give it a whirl.
All right.
All done. Here you go.
This'll make Lynn better.
Yeah, let's hurry. Lao Chao, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hope it does the trick.
How did it go? No need to worry. He made us the miracle dumplings.
Yeah, they look really good, too.
Hands off! Those are for Lynn.
I know, I know. Let's hurry up and get them to her.
Okay.
Ooh, she's coming too. Lynn! Oh, thank goodness you're all...
Argo, please. Why am I here? Has Master Crest gone off to training? Why didn't he wake me?
Lynn,
Why, Argo?
you don't remember, then, about Master Crest?
Looks like she's lost her memory.
Huh?
Lynn, Master Crest...
What about him?
Master Crest is gone, Lynn. He's dead.
What? Come on, Argo. Don't joke around.
So you really don't remember? You must have amnesia. Master Crest gave his life to protect the moon crystal. He was a brave and wise mage.
What? But what are you saying, Argo? Where is Master Crest? Tell me, where is he?
Listen closely, Lynn. I know you may not remember, but you and Master Crest set out, like always, to inspect the moon crystal. But that day was different. A flying warship appeared in the night sky and opened fire on the lighthouse. Master Crest sacrificed himself to keep the lighthouse's moon crystal safe from harm. You must have seen that happen, Lynn. You yourself came to me in tears and told me all about it. Have you really forgotten?
No, I don't believe my master's dead.
Lynn, I know you don't want to believe it, but you'll never move forward if you keep running from the truth.
Lynn, we can go save Crest right now. We'll change his history so he won't have to die.
You can save him?
Why don't you come with us? If your memory returns, you can help save him.
My memories. Master Crest. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't remember anything.
Lynn, in the very depths of your heart, I think you want to forget you ever saw Master Crest's death. That's why you can't remember it. But your memories are crucial if we are to save Master Crest. You must do your best to remember.
Don't worry, there's plenty of time. Let's take Lynn with us and go to the Cape Lighthouse. Maybe that will help her to remember something.
Yes, we have to try.
Then please look after Lynn. Good luck, and